Now people just drop records. And I'm like, oh my God. It just feels like it's going down this hallway with like a million other records that were dropped that week.
In a perfect world, Kelly Rowland will intersect her love of music and Hollywood together very soon. The iconic pop star has been building up a stack of acting credits, and her biggest dream is to bring the life of another icon, Donna Summer, to the big screen. Until that happens, Rowland is giving us the kind of family holiday togetherness by way of her new Christmas movie, A Merry Liddle Christmas Wedding, that is likely impossible for so many of us to have in 2020. And of course, new music is finally on the way. We chat.
Kelly, I want to go back to 15 years ago. I remember seeing you in Seat Filler and thinking, there's something really good here. Because not every singer is able to successfully, transition to the world of acting. But you've done that. But has it been an uphill battle to get Hollywood to see you not as a pop star, but instead as an actor?
I definitely think that's hard. It's still, an uphill battle, to be honest. Especially, that's so crazy you asked this question. I was just thinking about that because I feel like you have so much more to prove. You get a lot of criticism for it. I think people are even harder on you in so many ways. So it's, just respecting the craft and, asking as many questions as you can. So you have to really put the work in.
At what point were they no longer just seeing the Grammy Award winning Kelly Rowland, the pop star, or Kelly Rowland of Destiny's Child, but instead just Kelly Rowland, the actor?
I still think I'm gaining trust in that space. You have certain people, like I'm grateful to Lee Daniels for giving me the opportunity he gave me, in Empire, to Justin Simeon, who gave me an opportunity right now in Bad Hair. And, it's, and sometimes when you feel like, it's okay that someone's not calling me, and you learn those lessons from the Lena Waites, and you learn those lessons from so many directors and writers right now, where when there's something that you're not seeing on screen, you create it. Issa Rae, the great example of that.
No, so true. When I look at your career, both as a musician and as an actor, pacing is what really stands out. Pacing and patience, there's time, you make your fans wait, and the pacing feels very thoughtful. Is it? Because it's not that you have an album out every year or a new movie or new TV show out every year. Like there's some thought. It feels like that really goes into whatever the project is that you want to be a part of.
With this most recent body of work that I'm excited to be releasing, it was really me. It was really me.
Okay.
You got to remember, like 20 years ago, 15 years ago, when you dropped a record, and it was like, well, we have to have this promo and this and that. And like, it's so much going into it. And now people just drop records. And I'm like, oh my God, it just feels like it's going down this hallway with like a million other records that were dropped that week. It's like, it's a lot of music, and you want to be able to have something that is set apart from everything else. But the truth is like the one day that you drop music, 60,000 other songs come out the same day, all over the world.
No, you gave us another fire song. I mean, Coffee was a certified bop, of course. And it also felt like this was you announcing to people that whenever, this fifth album is going to come, this was going to be a new direction for you. This felt like a very grown as hell version of Kelly Rowland. But tell me maybe about the direction that you're thinking about taking this new music.
Nobody's gonna think that it's me.
Really? Really?
Yeah. Which actually excites me in this way because it was all about feeling in the studio for me. I just said, I want it to feel good. Like if I'm the only one that likes it, I'm okay with that. And that's such a really good place, like artistically to be. It's such freedom. Yeah, I freaking love it. I'm really excited to share it. I'm literally like still shooting visuals for these songs that I want them to express and convey like certain things that I feel like I'm feeling, and I want someone else to feel those things too. So that makes me really excited. Yeah, I can't wait. Can't wait.
How much longer are you gonna make us wait for this, Kelley? I gotta ask. How much longer do we have to wait?
Today's date. Trust me. We're here. We're here.
Okay.
I'm literally stressing myself out slightly these past couple of days because I'm looking at deadlines and mixes and masters and all of that kind of stuff. So that's like how time crunched we are right now. That's how close we are.
Okay, so it's real close. We're in the finish line then.
No, we're at the finish line.
Okay. That'll work. You know, your music, particularly as a solo artist, it's always felt exceptionally personal. And I mean, I think back to Here I Am in 2013 in particular. Has it been challenging to allow yourself to be that vulnerable, to really kind of draw on your own personal experiences and put it in music form?
Sometimes it is. I would say that like this time it's been really, really easy. Really easy. But when I'm in the studio with like an artist like Dream will look at me twice and say, really? Really, Kel? And I'm like, yeah, really. And he's like, really? And then I have to like, I know exactly where he is. And I love him because he pushes me. And I'm so grateful to have him in my corner because he just reminds you as an artist to search deeper and to be your most authentic self without apologizing.
And now, of course, you're back with the new film. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, you guys started working on this film right when studios got the all clear to go back to work in the midst of the pandemic. What was that like for you guys?
COVID and just the way things usually ran on set, this is literally like night and day. And all the tests that are involved, you know what I mean? Pretty much day. And the fact that we have to allow each other space on set because we're a family, like I love being in Debbie Morgan's face like this, listening to everything that she's saying because she is an icon and a legend to me. So when she's acting or talking about her experiences, I'm literally there just listening as a student because I love her so much and respect her so much. Brescia that's there, who me and Brescia have become so close. Like we call each other sisters, sure. And LaTanya, plays my other sister in the film, and like we sit up there and just like talk. So many moments that we were all just so excited about. We wanted the Littles to feel like we were your family, especially like the holiday season. We deserved it. Everyone was awesome. I mean, it was amazing working with, of course, an all-Black cast, but we had a Black director. We have female Black producers. Shout out to Chronicle Media.
Yeah, no, I love that. And you bring up such a really great point. This is the first year that so many families aren't going to be able to physically be together. So this film kind of reminds you of what those moments are like and how special those moments are, I think, when you get to have them. So thank you for that. I love that. What types of roles are you looking for moving forward?
So I really want to see what's down the line, because nothing is in stone as of right now at all. But I really want to tell Donna Summer's story. I think she has such an extraordinary story. I think she's such an icon. She needs to be celebrated more, period. I think that's how we continue to keep each other's legacies and richness alive in our culture, period.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, Kelly Rowland, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to talk to me today. I really appreciate it. That was great.
Coming up next, Lorenz Tate.